Hi guys, welcome to Talk to Me Tuesday for Tuesday, May 16th, 2017. This is Jennifer. Coming to you from a slightly different angle today because I updated my thread wall and I wanted to share it with you guys. So formerly I only had one thread rack. These are the June Taylor large thread racks that are meant to stand up, but I used pegs and hung them on my pegboard. So I have 3 across now, and I moved them up a little higher than I had the original one so that I can hang stuff on the bottom of the pegboard. The reason for this was all the embroidery thread I've been collecting. So I have organized this whole thing. This is all embroidery thread, and then these are all piecing and quilting threads, and then I have serger thread in a drawer, and I have some bigger cones, which you can kind of see like right down here. I have several of those in a variety of colors, and I use those when I'm quilting on my Juki. And because this is not all about thread today, I wanted to share that I did gift the graduation quilt to my daughter, and she did really like it, and she loved the fox fabric. Everybody loved the fox fabric because it's amazing. I did go to her graduation this weekend and got her all moved home. I don't have a whole lot of my own stuff to show you this week just because I was busy getting ready to go out of town, and then I was out of town, and then I had to get back from being out of town, and etc. But I did get a giant box in the mail last week that was a total surprise from Mackenzie. And Mackenzie, if you're watching, thank you so much. She sent, I think, 5 quilt tops. I just counted like 10 minutes ago, and of course I didn't write it down, but I believe it was 5 quilt tops and some coordinating fabric for the Linus Connection. They're all good, like blues and some bright colors, and there are owls in there, and we've got polka dots. This one's bigger, similar fabrics but bigger, different blocks. This one is big blocks with guitars and just like big stripy pieces. Let me show you this side. And it's got these awesome like just big bright stripes. This one's a little smaller. It's got owls. See the owls going on there. This one is dinosaurs. It's a dinosaur panel. And then, I know you can't see a lot of this, I'm sorry, I should be standing at the design wall, but I'm kind of tired today. So what I will do with those quilt tops is I will take the bigger ones, and we have a Linus Connection meeting on Saturday, and we have a number of long arm quilters that volunteer for us, and so these will get turned into quilts a little bit quicker. I will pass them on to the long arm quilters to do the bigger ones, and then I will keep the more like baby size ones, and I will do those myself. So again, huge thanks to Mackenzie for sending those. This time of year, we're collecting for camp quilts, and the bigger quilts will be perfect for that because we have 2 different camps that we send quilts out to, and that's on top of our normal donations, and it's always really useful to have just a few extras this time of year. Mackenzie also sent me some awesome Harry Potter themed postcards that I think she said she got at the Wizarding World, and there's just all kinds of cool stuff in there. So these are awesome. These were for me, so thank you, Mackenzie. These are a lovely little late birthday gift. I did think of one little thing to share with you guys that is something that I did a couple weeks ago, and I didn't share it with you last week because the video was just so packed with other stuff. That is this little Kitty Cat sleep mask. Actually, I've made 2 of them. This was the first one I made. This is an In the Hoop project for embroidery machines from Urban Threads because obviously I love Urban Threads. So I made this one first, and I followed their instructions, which was a 12-inch piece of elastic, and it does not fit around my head. So this was the first one. So I made a second one, and this one I used this ruffly elastic, and I made it a 13-inch piece, and it fits perfectly. I'll demonstrate for you guys. As you can see, it is a perfect fit, and it is very strange to be doing this without being able to see anything. So I do wear a sleep mask, not every night, but a lot. My husband likes to read on his tablet at night, and if he's doing that, I can't sleep. I need to like pitch black, so I just flip on a sleep mask, and I could not resist this adorable little kitty cat, and I'm gonna do one, probably an orange for my daughter, so she has an orange kitty sleep mask. That is all the show and tell I have today. Don't forget, Free Pattern Friday coming up on Sewhooked. Last week's Free Pattern Friday was a crochet blanket that I designed years ago, just years ago for the Linus Connection. And not only did I publish it on Sewhooked, but it was picked up by Knit Picks, and they offer it as a free pattern as well. There will be something new this Friday, and it will also be something I designed for the Linus Connection because I'm doing that all of May. Tomorrow on Fandom and Stitches is the penultimate post of the Goblin King, our Labyrinth quilt and stitch along. You will get another pattern for your quilt, but you will also get another section of quilt to put together. I was hoping to have my first section to show you guys today, but it's still on my wall. I haven't even pulled the sashing. The sashing's all cut. I just haven't pulled it out and put it all together yet. Also look for the design invitational that went up, I believe that was last Tuesday on Fandom and Stitches. Yes, it was last Tuesday. Had a busy week, guys. Look for the design invitational for Labyrinth, and if there was something that you wanted that was different, or you wanted an additional something for your quilt, you can design that and submit it, and we will post those after the conclusion of all the patterns that the designers created for the event. And last but absolutely not least, we have reached our first Patreon goal. So thank you guys, everyone that is a Patreon patron. Be sure and look for those people that are $5 plus patrons in my credits today. I will always, from now on, as long as we're doing Patreon, I will have the $5 plus patrons in the credits as a special thank you. Meeting that first goal means that the pattern that goes with my full-length YouTube paper piecing tutorial is now free to everyone, so everyone can download it. If you want to follow that tutorial and you want to use the pattern in the tutorial, you can access it for free. The link is the same. The pattern is just free now. The next goal is $150. When we reach that goal, I will make Classic Film free, and Classic Film is my film strip pattern that takes 5-inch blocks. So you can make a film strip with your favorite 5-inch blocks. You can do fussy cut fabric. I've seen Wizard of Oz and all kinds of other cool stuff. So that is the next goal. A long-term goal that I have not added to the Patreon yet, but I think is a thing I really want to do, is organize a retreat. I mean, like an actual retreat where we could all get together. So I would find a place, and then everyone would have to, pay to get there and all of that. And there would probably be a small fee for the location, but I would do all the organizing, and then everybody could sign up, and then we could have a retreat. So I need to figure out what the goal needs to be for that. But if you think that's something you might be interested in, if you would like to come and be in one place with all your Talk to Me Tuesday people and your Fandom and Stitches people and your Sewhooked people, let me know, because I think that would be super fun. So that is the end for today. I'm hoping to get some sewing done this week, so I have some things to turn into Linus. I have some quilt tops and I have some fleece, but nothing is actually completed, so hopefully I'll get that done. As you guys know, I've had a pretty busy, packed month. You guys have a great week. Have a crafty week. Please remember to post your videos, and I will see you next week. Bye.